Starship complete. Requesting additional personnel. Requesting additional personnel.
So we've almost got a fleet now.
Complete.
Status report. Make it so.
I don't know if like adding more people to the planet increases the rate of bursts. I'm just going to say rate of burst because it is a little weird when you think about it, because they're not being born, because we'd be here for like 20 years otherwise, or 20 or 30 years before we could use them. So I don't know how to say it properly, but we'll just go with rate of burst for talking about crew rates. I think these can go up to like 1800. I don't know how that affects their usefulness though. Like whether or not that makes any difference to how able they are to defend themselves or whatever.
All sections report.
Oh, have they stopped building Akiras? Yeah.
Starship construction commencing.
All sections report. Mr. LaForge, reroute all auxiliary power.
So what we're going to do is we're just going to go over here
Dangerous nebula. Insufficient crew.
and build some space stations.
Action. Acknowledged.
Starship construction commencing.
A prudent course of action.
Lay in a new course. All sections report. Engage.
I do love when the ship AO gets stuck on
Mr. LaForge, reroute all
the
auxiliary power to the engine.
the geometry of the level, like the
Insufficient crew.
asteroid belts and stuff, because they just sort of just like cling to it and sort of try and ram into it repeatedly, because it doesn't know, the AI doesn't know how to maneuver around it. Does look
Mr. LaForge,
pretty
reroute
amusing.
all auxiliary power to the engines.
Insufficient.
It's one of those things that sort of ruins the immersion in the game, because it's like it's really obvious that they didn't program the AI very well when it comes to moving around the
Starship
moving around the
construction
map.
Commencing. Station is under attack.
All sections report. Make it so.
Insufficient crew.
Make
Oh,
it so.
everybody get out the nebula.
Make it so. Lay in a new course. Lay in a new course.
Enemy engaged.
Just gonna keep
Insufficient
pumping out
crew.
these out. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to build it, am I? If I can.
All sections report.
So what we're gonna need to do is just like defend this spot until that space station built. But that will help us. What are they doing? That'll help us create a sort of blockade down this sort of corridor on the map. The AI, the enemy AI, will keep trying to bring ships down here, and having a space station here will help a lot in stopping them from popping up down here. They also have a route they come down here, but that doesn't matter so much. This one seems to be the main route they use. So if we can sort of block that off, that's what I mean.
Complete.
Yep,
Enemy
that's how
engaged.
you're manoeuvring 3 dimensions in space. Whatever the hell is going on there.
Starship construction commencing.
Okay, I can go up to 1,000, but like, what difference does that make? Because it doesn't seem as though the population is going up any quicker.
Salvage everywhere.
What?
Status report. Make it so.
Starship complete.
Where is this?
Status report. Engage. Mr. LaForge, reroute all auxiliary power to the engines. Lay in a new course.
Insufficient crew.
Can I not?
Lay in a new course.
Can I not attack them?
Lay in a new course.
Okay, never
Enemy
mind.
engaged.
Engage. Make it so.
Starship complete. Insufficient crew.
I don't care that much.
Starship construction commencing.
Status report.
So this is another thing about the AI.
Insufficient
I'm just
crew.
going to let those people die.
Starship complete.
Another thing about the AI, it does run into like
Starship
dangerous
construction
nebulas
commencing. Station is
inexplicably, and you,
All
all you
sections
can do is just like throw your ships at stuff. You can't.
reroute all auxiliary
It
power
takes
to
too
the
much power to micromanage everything because of how dumb the AI is. So you just have to account for these or allow for these losses, unfortunately.
Mr. LaForge, reroute all auxiliary power to the engines. Mr. LaForge, reroute all auxiliary power to the engines.
insufficient crew.
Make it so.
Enemy engaged. Starship construction commencing. Station is under attack.
Make it so. Mr. LaForge, reroute all auxiliary power to the engines.
Starship complete. Insufficient crew. Starship construction commencing.
How many crew does it
Insufficient
need?
crew.
250. Okay.
Armed and ready.
Starship complete. Insufficient crew.
All sections stand
God
by.
damn it.
Make it so. Make it so.
Hang on, we'll check
Lay in
over
a new
here.
course.
I think the Borg only have like one colonized planet in this system.
Lay in a
Up
new course.
here. Up here somewhere, I think. Maybe or here.
Engage. Engage. Engage.
Really don't know what is going on
All
with the
work crews
graphics.
report to station.
Enemy engaged.
That is a logical request.
And we'll get this guy to build the mining station then.
Insufficient crew.
Acknowledged. That is a logical request.
Never forget the 34th rule of acquisition. Peace is good for business.
God damn
Lay
it.
in a new course.
I don't know what else I could do about them. It wasn't letting me fire on the ship, so...
All sections stand by.
Status report. Make it so.
Station complete.
And there's another one.
Station construction commencing. Station is under attack.
Engage. Make it so.
So let's find a builder
All work
and
crews report to station.
actually put some turrets around here.
Enemy engaged.
Around Hull.
All sections report. Lay in a new course.
Oh, okay, what's going on? Swear there's a button you can press to...
All sections report. Status report.
I don't
Sections
know.
report. Mr. Data, set a course for the
Get these
nearest
bad boys
repair
repaired.
Station complete. Starship construction commencing. Starship construction commencing. Enemy engaged.
Confirmed, Starfleet.
Starship complete.
I wonder what that was, it's just the Ferengi. Yeah.
All sections stand by.
Starship complete.
Status report.
Station construction commencing. Starship complete. Insufficient crew.
Status report.
Okay, we'll just go with these guys then.
Auxiliary power to the engines.
It does annoy me that they throw themselves into dangerous nebulas. Because they really do. They just like, there's no... like sometimes they'll really avoid the nebulas, and then other times they will just like warp or just impulse straight through the most dangerous areas of the map for no obvious reason. It's not even like they're taking a shortcut, they just decide to go through it.
Enemy engaged.
Make it so. Status report.
All sections stand by.
Make it so. All sections
So we'll
report.
continue to pump out the Akiras.
Insufficient crew. Insufficient crew. Starship.
Yeah, like I was saying, it's kind of like it's based on that Command and Conquer
Engage.
school of RTS games, because you basically just throw your ships at the enemy and that's it.
Forge reroute all auxiliary power to
And
the
if you have a
Lock all weapons on that target.
if you have a special ship,
Status
oh
report.
okay, there's the
So.
Galaxy class destroyed. If you have a special ship, like a hero ship, in this case the Enterprise,
Sections report.
you just keep them defended and then
Report.
everybody else is cannon fodder sort of thing.
Station complete.
And that's it, until you complete your objectives.
Enemy engaged.
Status report.
Insufficient crew.
Status report. Status report. Fire at that target. All sections report.
Starship complete. Insufficient crew. Starship construction commencing.
Status report. Status report.
Wow,
Sections report.
there's no group 2 anymore, there's just group 1.
Insufficient crew.
Fire when ready. Lay in a new course.
Took that many ships to take out
All auxiliary power to the engines.
that base.
Make it so. Mr. LaForge, reroute all auxiliary power to weapons.
Starship complete. Insufficient crew. Insufficient crew. Insufficient crew.
All sections report.
Enemy engaged.
Status report. Lock all weapons on that target. Energize.
Don't know how the Galaxy class got taken out so easily.
Complete.
Maybe it was badly damaged or
Insufficient
something.
crew. Starship construction commencing.
All sections report.
Oh, I remember what happens. You have to... The
Status
reason why the Ferengi could take the ship is because it didn't have enough crew.
energize.
When a ship gets damaged enough, they'll start to like lose life support, and then the crew will start to die. And then the only way to save it, I think you can maybe fire at the Ferengi ship, but the main way to do it is just to
Redirect fire to
transport
that target.
crew over
Insufficient
until you can sort of
station is under attack.
Mr. LaForge, reroute all auxiliary power to the
affect
engines.
repairs
Mr.
on the
LaForge,
ship.
reroute
So sort of
all
like
auxiliary power to the
sort of like when a wound is
Insufficient
hemorrhaging blood
Energize.
Enemy
or hemorrhaging,
engaged.
and then
Status report.
you put something over the wound, you bandage it to stop the bleeding. At some point, once there's enough pressure and
Starship complete.
material pressed over the wound,
Insufficient crew.
the wound will heal. In the same sense, the if you transport over enough crew, they'll be able to repair the damage and stop the ship from being
Starship complete.
derelict or
Insufficient
going
crew.
derelict.
Starship construction commencing.